So I wrote this book as sort of an antidote to a lot of the leadership training and leadership books I've seen out there. And stop me if you've heard this before, but there's so many of these trainings and books that they're sort of like a cult. They say, here's like the one true way to be a leader. And they're often like an autobiography or a biography of someone or a summary of some niche research done by an academic. And it says like, this is the one thing you need to do. And if you just do this over and over again, you'll be amazing. And the reality is like, what will work for me will not work for you, will probably not work for somebody who doesn't look at all like us in some certain organizations. And like, this doesn't really help people. Either that's something you're already doing, in which case you get validation. Oh yes, great, I should keep doing something I'm already good at. Or you've tried it, it doesn't work. So 1% leadership is written on the philosophy that there is no one true leadership style. There is just getting a little bit better every single day. I think of leadership like a rope, right? And a rope is braided together. And the more strands you have and the stronger each individual strand is, the stronger your rope becomes. And so if you can make every strand in your rope 1% better, or every link in your chain, if you want to think of it that way, 1% better, like you get stronger and better, and you don't have to make these huge changes to see anything. Now, for some people, some of these practices that I go through, and there's 54 of them, will be completely novel, and that will be a big change for them to try that practice. But other ones, they're going to be like, oh, I kind of do that already, but now let me do that with intentionality. So that's the idea for how it will help people, is it gives them a framework to work within to improve, but they get to guide themselves or work with a coach who can use these lessons and strategies and say, oh, like you're having a problem with hearing feedback. So let's read the chapter about, hear unbelievable things to find your blind spots, right? And that chapter might resonate with you to let you realize that when people are telling you things that you don't think are true, maybe what they're telling you isn't quite true, but it's a signal about a blind spot that you need to deal with.